Well, not first things first, man. Once you got to the tape and before you turn the page, what'd you see, and what were some of the things that you want to look at and say, hey, all right, this is how I step forward from last week?
As far as looking back from last week, I just feel like we need to be on the same page, play together, and execute. A lot of plays we missed that we had there, and just execution was down, and we needed it. So I just feel like the only people that can really stop us right now is ourselves. And last week we definitely put a stop on us on our own play.
I was talking to Brandon about this yesterday. I gotta do something about these headphones. This happened last year with Drew. There was another situation where you got ranked and kind of let down after. It's almost like you guys enjoy being underdogs more than it's almost odd that you were a 20-point favorite. You know what I mean? Is there any sort of truth to that? Or?
I don't think anybody enjoys being an underdog, but it gives you more humility to understand where you are. And just us knowing that we will have our backs against the walls is a little bit different than us being complacent. And we need to learn how to not be complacent when we are up. And just learn how to have the fight of an underdog when we are the team that's picked the win or whatever. So I would just say just keeping the same energy as one of our players say all the time. And never switch up because you never know what's going to happen. Like last week was a complete dip in our season. And of course we have the rest of the season to go, but it shouldn't have happened in the first place. And we're going to learn from it and build from it.
Kind of a wake-up call almost. I mean, you guys can learn from it, like you said. So it must be, it stinks, but obviously you can get better from it. So
yes, I would agree with you 100% right there. It's a wake-up call, and like I said before, it shouldn't have happened, but it did. And now we have to learn from it and build from it.
What can you tell us about the front line of Rutgers? Looks like they put a lot of movement around the nose tackle.
They're very talented up front, and their front seven is very, very talented. And they're stout, they're a salty defense, and they're going to play their tails off this game. So just trying to build to get better for that.
Anything they do, that they stunt? Do they come at you from different angles?
They come at you from all different angles. They stem, they move. It's a lot from them. So we just got to be prepare for it.
Okay. And what do? Just freeze them with play action?
I guess we just have to find out.
Yeah, okay.
On the third player, we're going to...
This season's obviously really important to you for a lot of different reasons, but when you look and you say all right, man, there are ways that I can be more consistent, or throws I can make hand in. How do those two things work together? Because I know it's a lot of pressure you're putting on yourself, but then how do you make sure that from one week to the next, the goal that you set at the start of the season, sort of you learn and you pick up?
I would just say just focus, attention to detail. We harp on it and it gets redundant over and over and over again hearing it. But it's the truth. We have to pay attention to the details and focus on each rep. Each rep has its own set of things that come at you. And I would say just me focusing more and playing at a higher level, playing faster would help, and just trying to improve on that. So.
Were there points?
Two more guys.
Were there points last week where you felt like, all right, man, maybe I'm sticking it on one target more than another? Maybe I should make a couple more reads here or there, and how do you sort of, if that is something you start, how do you correct it during practice?
Basically, well, I would say yeah. Some plays last week, it did feel like that. But in practice, like you said, just to improve on it, just working the whole field and getting my eyes everywhere instead of just in one spot. So looking off defenders or anything that comes through that motion. So.
What have you seen out of Tyler Grable, what makes him a good player and a teammate?
Exactly what you said. He's an excellent teammate and a great player, and he's really working hard right now. So I feel like he's going to be a great player. And I would say, as Coach Adazio says, it takes time with the younger players, but just his experience alone is going to help him improve tremendously.